Inland Sports.
And welcome back to the Inland Sports Show, everybody. Talking some girls golf right now. And wow, she's coming off another league championship in the Southwestern League, which always has some great golfers and great programs. Vista Murrieta's Lauren Sammon and head coach Ryan Heise joining us here on the Inland Sports Show. And first off, congrats, Lauren, on another Southwestern League championship. But I feel like you probably have bigger goals. I know a league title is an awesome thing, but you probably have big goals this season. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, obviously league is important, but there's also lots of steps after that are big goals for me this year. I've never made it to state, so that's one thing that I'm going to go for this year. So,
Lauren, you were a CIF champion as a freshman. Is that correct? An individual title. Is that correct?
Yeah, freshman year.
So, Coach, let me go to you on this. I mean, as a freshman, to win a CIF Southern Section individual title, like that's off the charts. It's like it's unbelievable. You've been around golf a long time. You've had some great golfers come through Vista Murrieta. Have you ever seen anything like that?
I haven't. It was an incredible day. I mean, I can still remember it vividly. Just, I told her mom, I go, she can win this thing. I go, and then when she did win it, I said, she has no idea what she did, because she may never have an opportunity to do this again, because you have to play so well on those particular days to win that. That particular day, she played lights out.
So, Coach, let's fast forward to now. Like, how do you think Lauren has grown as a golfer, maybe improved her game to give her a shot at her big goals, like she mentioned, get to the state tournament?
Yeah, I mean, her driver consistency has been a lot better in the last couple of years. She's definitely improved there. I think her mental game, getting around the course, her course management, she understands her game a bit better. But she's definitely gotten a little bit longer, and she was already one of the longer players in the Southern section. So, I think if her short game gets to where she can play, where I've seen it before, where her putting is spot on, there's no telling how far she can go.
Yeah, that's exciting. And Lauren, let me go back to you. How were you first introduced to golf? Did you have a sibling, or did your parents play? Like, how were you first introduced to the sport?
My dad played for fun after college. And so he started me off when I was around 6 years old, and the only thing I could do was putt at that point. So it just started off a short game and eventually grew into this.
So, Lauren, what do you enjoy most about the golf? Because it's about the golf game, because it's very solitary, and you're out there, you're kind of battling yourself, I guess you could say, on the course out there. So, what do you enjoy most about it?
I'd say probably the driver. I always love just getting up to the tee, having an open fairway, and just smashing it as hard as I can and seeing that ball fly.
Maybe you had a hard chemistry test or whatever at school, and you're getting your frustration out, just letting it rip off the tee. Coach, let me go to you on this one. At this point in the season, how much coaching is taking place, and how much, is it a balance between letting Lauren be Lauren and also, maybe giving her some advice where she needs it at certain points?
Yeah, for sure. She, for the most part, knows exactly what she needs to do and when to do it, and kind of what clubs to select. But, we have a little bit of back and forth to just kind of, sometimes settle the nerves a little bit, or just kind of, there's a complicated hole, just, okay, what's your aiming point here? What are you looking for? What are you thinking? Just to kind of get her head in the right spot. And, but again, she knows what she needs to do, and she's usually in a real good spot to do that.
Coach, correct me if I'm wrong. I think she was the Press Enterprise athlete of the week this past week for what she did and on the links. When you look at what Lauren's been able to do this year, and you just heard her big goal is the state tournament, do you feel like as far as she's come in a short amount of time that the sky's still the limit? Like there's so much more that she could still do, or maybe even improve on her game to reach those big goals? Like she still has ways to improve her game and be even better than what we've seen so far.
Oh, for sure. She'll tell you, her certain things come and go. That's just the game of golf. Her ball striking her freshman year was unbelievable. And she'll attest to it. She's missed some shots and it's not as consistent as it was, but again, she could be there in a week. It literally, she's that good at correcting and figuring things out that, like you said, the sky is the limit. I mean, if she puts her entire game together, you saw it last week. That 65 she shot, she put everything together. The day before, if she had put everything together, she probably would have shot 64. And she's that close. So, I'm excited. I mean, I get to see her one more year and she gets to finish out this season. I'm excited to see what she does now. And when she, finally commits to a college, where she goes and what she does, I'm very excited to see what she's going to do.
And Coach, real quick, that 65, that was a course record, wasn't it, out there at Hemet? Yeah,
that's according to the SCGA website, 66 was the course record, and so that 65 should stand.
Wow, that is so cool. Lauren, so what, beyond Vista Murrieta, what are your goals? Is it, to get a scholarship? Do you want to be on the LPGA? Like what the, pie in the sky? What's, take me down like maybe 5-7 years from now. What are you doing?
I definitely want to play college golf. That's a huge thing that I've always been looking forward to my whole life. I love the team aspect of sports, and with golf, you kind of don't really get that a lot. So when I got to high school, I kind of got a little glimpse at what that could be. And so college is just going to be an unbelievable experience in terms of being a part of a team and playing for a school, kind of like I am now. LPGA, that's something that it's far off if I want to end up doing that. So I think that's just going to be a decision for like where I'm at with my golf game at that time.
All right, Coach, let me go back to you on this one. This is no slight against, the rest of the Southwestern League, but when you've got a golfer of Lauren's caliber, how do you keep her focused, and how is she pushing herself to maybe improve and be better each and every week in each and every tournament?
Yeah, I mean, right now, especially this part of the season, the biggest advice I gave her was just stay in the moment, because I know she's got the game for it. I want her to enjoy this experience. And, that's kind of what I told her the day she shot the 65. I said, just stay in the moment, enjoy this. She already had a 7-shot lead. Everybody in the place knew she was going to win. It was just by how much was she going to win by. So it's just for her, just kind of, enjoying what she's doing, keeping the game fun. And then all the technical stuff will, it'll take care of itself.
Well, Lauren, so here we are. We're getting to the nitty-gritty of, postseason play right now for girls golf. What are some areas you feel like that you can still clean up and improve to maybe make a run at a state title, an individual state title?
You can always nitpick and improve at everything. I think one thing that I think would really help my game is cleaning up the putting, making those 15-foot putts and really putting the time into getting the speed and the break right in order to get those birdie putts that really change around. Cleaning up my ball striking, making sure that I'm in the fairway every time, not having those one shot around that's off, that kind of costs you, would be some of the things that would really improve.
So, Lauren, after a great round of golf, maybe even that 65 during the league finals, do you go home that night and think about all the great shots you made, or do you think about the shots that you left out there on the course that you should have made?
I think it's a healthy combo of both. You're sitting there going, wow, that was a great putt. And then you're sitting there also thinking, man, if I only hit that one ball straight, what could the round have been? So just kind of looking back, seeing what I can learn from it. I mean, at the end of the day, you can only take what you can learn. There's no point in sitting there regretting everything. You just want to take what happened, learn from it, and then capitalize on what was good. That's
awesome. And finally, Coach, it sounds like, the best is yet to come still for Lauren here, who's a junior. I mean, it sounds like she, as much as she's already accomplished, it sounds like that, the sky's the limit still for her, not just this season, but, like you said, you still have her for another year as a senior.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, she's won a CIF tournament once each of her first 2 years. So, I mean, how you improve on that, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna do the best she can to try to match that or better it. But yeah, like I said, I'm excited to see what the future holds for, not only at the interscholastic level, but also at the intercollegiate level.
Yeah, same here. Coach Heise, listen, I really appreciate the time. Congratulations on another great season. And Lauren, congratulations. I know, again, you still have hopefully several more tournaments still in front of you as you chase that state championship as well. So Lauren, Coach Heise, thank you guys so much for joining us here on the Inland Sports Show. Really do appreciate it. And best of luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Pep.
Thank you so much.
You got it. You guys are the best. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, guys. Vista Murrieta girls golf here on the Inland Sports Show.
Inland Sports.